This is for you if you're interested in building communities or you're working with community managers that report to you. I'm going to try out some video content like an experiment. I don't have time for writing long tweets and blogs. So the idea is we'll do one idea that'll walk you through some of what I think about community, and we'll see how it goes. It's just an experiment. So let me know what you think afterwards. Let's stick with what does a community team do? I think ultimately it's about driving adoption, value, and reputation for the community itself. Uh, so that's a shared value, a bigger piece of the pie for everybody. A community team is about building relationships, improving situational awareness. So, increasing signal to noise ratio. Um, it's also about not just engagement, but increasing participation, meaningful participation and collaboration towards common goals. But the most important thing is about the listening, because you're bringing problems or frictions to a team, which are opportunities for them to solve, and then they'll take decisions and actions, and those will often be solutions which you bring back to the community. So you're driving organizational value through the community. To put it simply, especially in ecosystems where there's exponential technology, you're dealing with a lot of the high IQ, intelligent developers, this kind of stuff. They're super smart. So part of what community is doing is raising EQ, which is the emotional intelligence, and these environments are fast paced. So what's really important is by raising EQ, by increasing situational awareness, you're able to raise AQ, which is adaptability quotient. To put this into simple terms, this is the double diamond. So if you're innovating, if that's what your community is about, a community of practice, often product is going to be solving problems. That's what the double diamond is. The first problem, the first square is the problem. The second square is the solution. And, they're going to diverge and explore ideas, those fictions and problems that you're bringing them. And they're going to converge on what kind of solutions that they can come up with. That's the hypothesis in the middle. And then they're going to diverge again as they go and test that out. And then they're going to come back and converge to move forward in that solution. So community is a service to product. People often think of it as marketing, but I think especially in communities of practice around exponential tech, it's a service to product, So that's on the right-hand side, because you're dealing with the product team, the startup founders. On the left, we're looking at building relationships, and communities are autonomous. They want to self-organize. You can be a member of the community. It's not, you don't own it like an audience, in kind of traditional marketing. So building relationships means, are you thinking through how people are going to come into the community, find somebody else, maybe a buddy, how they're going to self-organize into small groups, and can you do that at scale over and over? The reason I've put these along the way that they are is because, to the business over here, you're the face of the community. But to the community, you're the face of the business, right? So that's the interesting dichotomy. Then this is from Richard Millington. I really like this. What kind of listening are we doing? What kind of feedback are you asking your community managers to give you, or are you looking for to give to your team? So this quadrant's really useful. There's the feedback people will come and give you. There's the unintentional stuff that you can observe by looking at adjacent spaces, so Twitter, Reddit, Discord, and monitoring them. In another video, I could probably show you how to do that. There's the feedback that you go out and look for. So, surveys, this kind of stuff. And also don't forget about on the ground, really, really valuable to get experience in the field, especially to get your team to meet people. That's one of the biggest things I really have learned, is that, the sooner you can get your team to meet community members face to face, the better you're going to get them to understand it. It'll really hit home. Verbal explanations are limited in how effective they can be. So this is just illustrative, but you're trying to build this up in your head, an empathy map canvas, and then you want to put them into a level of abstraction that people can make decisions with. So that's my 5 minutes. And then the idea of this experiment is I just try and do one idea. This was about active listening the role of the community. And then if you enjoyed it, reply on Twitter or LinkedIn, give me some feedback, and I'll capture that, put it in here. And then next time I've got time, I'll do another idea and we'll build this up. And I'll link this kind of stuff into the Substack. So share, reply, comment, all that YouTuber stuff. Thanks for listening.